The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No.
What is up, YouTube? Battoosh, Nonna, and we are back revisiting Ren. And I say, that noise by Zoe, but that's by Zoe, our doggo, was being naughty for whatever reason. So I say revisiting because I've heard this track, rather these tracks, this tale of Jenny and Screech before. I've heard it, but I've never heard it in a context of listening to it properly and going through the story. But this isn't a bar heavy situation. This is a storytelling side of Ren. He's an amazing storyteller. She has not heard it. She hasn't heard many of Ren. Like literally, she heard probably 2 tracks or 3.
Yep.
So,
But is this a real story or it's just a story?
a made up story.
Okay.
So, if you all want us to check out more of this man, do drop a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. It's actually our way of also knowing interest. This is our way of gauging interest is through the interaction. And the more you like and comment and subscribe, first of all, it really helps us. It helps the algorithm push and help our, baby growing channel. And with that, we'll know also you all are interested to watch. So we will revisit more. Enough talking. We'll start. Where is the video? Let's go. I just want to say, keep in mind the story isn't it's this video is a bit serious. This is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Originally, it is 3 songs if I'm not mistaken. He put them here together for this video.
He looks young.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention.
I like how he said the devil set his eyes on him. Because you normally say you sold your soul to this devil. But no. It is the devil that eyed him. So he was taken by the devil. It's not his fault. He was taken by the devil.
It was handpicked.
He was handpicked.
Telling her to beware, maybe intuition, but so. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could.
Screech reached for the sheep.
Thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach.
Screech reached with the sheep of the blade with the teeth. All right. I am not sure if this, if you all heard this. but we've been called. 1 second. Back. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade with the teeth.
Sheath?
Sheath.
Reached with the sheath of the blade. What's sheath?
It's where you keep the blade,
Okay.
right?
Go, you don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Wow, what an image, my God. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Play it
Got
again.
goosebumps. Because she got so scared, she turned into a statue with high heels. That's his description. But with that teeth on the knife that he had, turned that statue into a butter.
Sliced her.
Swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Damn.
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny
like
lay
that.
still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped.
She died?
It's such a shame.
So that was Jenny's story. What do you think?
It's heavy.
That was a song on its own.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he released afterwards the next song, and then the next.
How can I enjoy the song when the song lyrics are so heavy? Like how
It's a
can
story,
I,
just
I
like
know.
how Stan or Hiren, it's heavy, it's dark in a sense, but it's a story nonetheless. It's a human story.
So he says she found somewhere to sleep, which means she died.
Yeah, I'm assuming. And I also don't want to say whatever I do remember, because it's been a very long time since I last heard it. And I don't want to say something that spoils it because you're experiencing it for the first time. I'm revisiting it.
But hang on a minute. Before you start this, can we just talk about his vocal skills? They're amazing. I love the way he sings and but then all of a sudden he starts talking. You know, there's no
because it's a rap and singing at the same
Yeah,
time.
but
And he's
that's not-
talented at both.
Yeah, but that's not a rap. He just starts talking. There was a part in the line where he just starts talking with the music in the background, and it still sounded very nice. And then he goes back into
Yeah.
the flow of singing.
Yeah, because he utilizes spoken poetry, right? So it's spoken words which rhyme. So that is like, you're not necessarily rapping, although this is a form of rapping, but it's more like slang poetry, where you are saying things that have certain elements of rhyme. They don't necessarily rhyme at the very end or the beginning or the middle. You know, you're very typical, but there are rhyming. So it will be catching to the ears. Or he will play with like Screech and the Reach and the Sea. Like, no? So now the second story. He's a very talented individual. Screech style. So that was Jen's style, right?
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man. Let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up Patrick, really fucked up, man. I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick. Come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Again, goosebumps. God damn it, Ren.
Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, it's a whole different experience for me. It's like I'm seeing it for the first time. Sorry. It's like I'm hearing it, seeing it, experiencing it for the first time. It's been a very, very long time since I heard it. And now I'm hearing it with different ears, seeing it with different eyes, with different mind, and knowing so many other things about him as a person. It doesn't necessarily correlate to this, but it just adds more context. But what the... Wow.
The guy is a genius. Like, the guy is a crazy genius because he's not following... I feel he's not following the rules of music. You know, the rules of singing. It's like, right now, I'm going to say it. Right now, I'm going to sing it. But I'm going to go high pitch here, and then I'm going to go really low, and then I'm going to stop. But I'm going to talk now. You know what I mean? It's just all everywhere, but it just makes sense, and it takes you. It just...
He embodies the story and the characters that he is talking about, and that's what happened. He got onto the phone. He became Screech.
But this is not just a story. Like, okay, this is a story for the sake of a story, right? But these are stories on the streets.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point. But hold up, let's take it one story at a time. Now you heard both the stories. Now there's a third story. So it's almost like you felt bad for Jenny at first. I hated Screech. Because obviously he's the criminal. But you were told that the devil claimed his heart. He eyed him. So he's a good person who did a bad thing. He's not a bad person who did a bad thing. He's a good person. He's a kid. He's a kid who did a bad thing, right? Because of circumstance. Jenny, an innocent person who did nothing. So she is a victim. The cop was taken by surprise. He didn't expect. Screech acted out of complete surprise
And
fear and panic. He couldn't figure out what to do and attacked the policeman. Now the policeman is traumatized for a defense that was slightly overdone because he had 3 shots, he literally said it. And he killed a kid. That's the story so far.
Violet or Violet's tale?
Violet's tale.
Violet's tale.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
He's rewinding, even the music.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent.
Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny.
No.
And a boy named Screech.
Why would you introduce this song to me as song number 4?
It's brilliant.
Of all the songs? Shit.
They born next to each other and they died next to each other. They were born at the same time and they died at the same night. They had no idea who they were, what's their mom, who's their mom, what's their mom's story, what's their individual stories. And they died one street apart. Tragic start and tragic ending. Both are victims.
I have nothing to say.
It's quite emotional. I myself am taken. I'm holding back, but and I know the story and I knew the ending, but it's been so long that I'm literally shook. But just for a story that is not real, you know what I mean? To affect you, it is acknowledgement to his talent, to his writing, to his performance, to his singing, to ability, to him bringing these characters to life, because they feel real. They felt like you.
But I'm
you
sure
felt for
it's
them.
someone's story. It may not be the complete story, but I am sure it's someone's story. These things happen. It's not that they don't
Yes,
happen.
but
These
it
things
is
happen.
just forget about that. That is not the point.
Yeah, but
These things happen.
you know, you cannot say that it's I'm coming because you're saying it's just a story. Yes, given for the song, it's just a story, right? But there are so many realities, right? So that's why it hits us hard. It hit me really hard. It hit you hard.
I know, but what I'm saying is, it is not just because you could have read this story and it wouldn't have hit you the same way. That's what I'm trying to say.
But the way he is
That's what I'm saying.
singing
So
and the way
story.
the way he went backwards with it, the way he, because I was thinking from day one, okay, Jenny died, then Screech died. then why is there story number 3? But the way he put it all together in backwards, and the way
To tell you where it all started. Because the 3 of them are victims of different circumstance. They're all victims. She was abused.
And the 2005 is 2005, I'm assuming, the year 2005.
Yeah, because they were kids. They were kids. Powerful.
Heavy.
But it's a testament to him because we will explore some other sides. Like you haven't heard him doing like singing. You haven't heard him with his other band that he has a band he is a part of where he actually plays the guitar and sings. You haven't heard him do rappity rap where he goes
has
fast
a band.
and stuff like that.
He's in a band.
We'll talk about it then. I don't want to take away from this reaction, but what I'm saying is like he's like completely multifaceted artist, not human. We're all different, but like as an artist, he is not boxed in one thing. Even if you listen only to his hip hop art, just 5-6 songs, they don't sound the same. He approaches it differently. He's an extremely genuine human being and genuine artist, like capital A-R-T. What he has done here is remarkable.
It's amazing.
It's remarkable because I could have told you the story verbatim. I could have told you verbatim, word to word. I could have said the same word. It wouldn't have hit you the same way. It would have hit you, but it wouldn't have hit you. And I'm saying you as you, the listener, not you specifically. You specifically, but over and above, I could have read this story.
But you know this would have hit this. You knew this would have hit me.
Because it hit me.
Specifically, this would have hit me. You knew it. And you told me that it's a serious story. I was like, all right, we've heard serious stories of his in the past.
I didn't want to say much.
Boom, and it's just...
Yeah, because I didn't want to say much and take away from the experience because it's you're living it.
I know, but had I known that this would be like this, I wouldn't have gone through with it.
That's rubbish. Why wouldn't you?
Because it's so heavy. It's
so what? It is part of the... You had an emotional reaction to Anthony... what's his name?
Who?
Anthony? What's his name?
Oh, Oliver.
Yeah.
Yes. Oliver Anthony.
Yeah, so that was also a heavy song, right? Yeah. What was it called? Richmond. Yeah, Richmond, north of Richmond. Yeah. So that means we shouldn't listen to that?
But I know, but see, that was different, right? This one...
We heard a story which was talking about Hiroshima, like from Baby Metal. That is also something to do with that. It has nothing... I don't avoid any topic because it's all part of the human experience, like literally. It's if it touches you in a specific way and you react to it specific way, genuinely, who gives a shit? Because that is your genuine reaction to it. Be it emotional, because everything is emotion, right? Joy is an emotion. There are songs that makes you angry or bring an oomph out of you, right? Like if you listen to some songs from like on the metal spectrum, that will bring that side of you. If you listen to a love song, it'll bring certain emotion from you. It's one of the experiences. And for me, a song that moves you enough, you as a listener, again, I'm talking about us, to be moved enough that I was having goosebumps throughout the whole experience. Keeping in mind I've heard it before and I knew where it's ending. Because the first time I heard the song and he said twins. The moment he said twins, I went...
No, I didn't even go there. You know, when he spoke about Violet's story, I thought, and he said that she's fighting for life, I thought, okay, now, I already went ahead in my head and I was like, fine, so something from Jenny and something from Screech will be donated to her to help her survive. You know, because those two gave up their lives, right? But she's going to live her life because of them. So I thought that's where the story is going.
That's the brilliance of writing.
But even when he said that the twins, I did not connect until the very end. It just did not. Because I was so choked up that my mind was not working.
Yeah, for me, no. The moment he said twins, for whatever reason, like the moment he said twins, I was like, like I remember very clearly when he said that part and I was covered with goosebumps when that happened. I was like, my God. And I don't like to break character, meaning I like to relate. Like when we're watching a movie, I talk about the movie character and I'm involved within the movie, not as actors portraying characters, no, as we are seeing that and that is happening for real. And I talk about the characters like they are real. The same thing about this story. Look, in my head, I was like, Screech just happened to him. Like, he doesn't exist. But in my head, I was like, poor kid, man. Like, he just took a bad decision. And he did it out of just wrong, like one mistake he did, right? Which is just he overacted in one place and then got so scared he didn't know what to do as a kid. He got shot. He just died on the street. And what did she do? Jenny, she did nothing. She was just going as she always does, and she ended up playing and finally found a place to sleep on the streets of London. And go back in time, they were both born just on the similar
Next
place.
to each other, and
They had
died
no
the
idea.
same day, born the same day, died
He
the
killed
same
his own twin sister and died for doing it. You know what I mean? That's like the play of fate. He took her life and instantly got punished for it. It's almost like they lived together. They were made together inside their mom, right? And they could not live one without the other. The moment one went, the other had to go. Somehow, some way. It's just that cruelty is that one took the other's life. And now both of them have been separated.
Do you want me to cry again? I think we should end it now.
No, I think if you cry, we'll get more subscribers.
No, we will not. And we're not doing this again.
Joke. We are doing this again.
No.
And, we have, in fact.
You are not seeing me cry again. We're not doing this.
In fact, do drop your comments and please click the like. Please subscribe if you are interested or if you think it's worthy. And do let us know which songs to check. We will be looking at the what is it called? The money songs. I forgot what they're called. What is it called?
The money songs?
Money Toys, I think. Anyways, everybody understands what I'm talking about. I will check it out. Don't worry about that. And we will start a new series called Make Nonna Cry.
No, we will not. I am not sitting.
Joke. It's a joke. Money game. So we will start.
We're talking after this video, after this.
Hey, listen, if you can
We
make
end the
Battoosh cry,
recording.
we'll go for it. Make
talking.
either of us cry and you will win something.
No, you will not. You will not.
Okay, we rambled too much.
Thank you guys for
Appreciate you.
staying.
Thank you so much for watching. If you have reached this level, THG, Habibi Gang, love you. Please subscribe. Please drop a like. Please leave a comment and let us know you like, you dislike, whatever it is. It helps push the algorithm, and hopefully once we see more interaction and more feedback on these kind of videos, it means you all are interested, which pushes us to even interact and react more to Ren. See you in the next one.
The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No boasting round, we turning up loud. One big fam, yeah, we make you proud. The Habibi gang, we vibe so sweet like a mango stand.